of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Michael the Menace Johnson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with the start of this round. Big spot in a career full of them for one Daniel Hooker. You got to think one of his fights, likely the Dustin Poirier fight, is going to end up in the UFC Hall of Fame, but not necessarily looking for a war here tonight. He believes skill for skill, he is the better man in this equation and out to prove as much early and often. Nice 1-2 combination there. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Nice straight punch there by Hooker.
Oh, tag it. Great combination to the head. Fighting behind a nice jab.
Right, for the wrestler, you just ate a big uppercut. Can't get reckless with your takedown attempts here, but certainly on the wrong side of the striking situation here.
Well, you can't reach. You can't reach. Oh! Fights that we expect.
Oh man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Oh man, I can barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out. These gentlemen are going at it.
They are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to continue.
Oh, high kick.
Another head kick. It goes up so fast.
Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Johnson.
Let's go. Take the cage.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kick, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so defensive.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beat Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, uppercut.
And now a left. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. He got him hurt bad here. Oh, both landed.
That's a right hand.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Hooker. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose.
Heavy on the cut. Heavy on the cut.
Just misses with the jab there.
Take him down.
Push kick there to the body. Just missed with the straight left hand. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, look at that.
Lands a jab. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fight and you see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, if you end up
MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Final seconds here. This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. What an end to round one. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there. Oh! Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. Now we're going. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Hooker's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Jab is on point right now.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys.
Place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, huge left.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here, what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one to end the fight.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Slips the punch nicely there. Hooker's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Hooker's. All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
Crowd getting a little bit restless. Doctor has to tune out that noise, but at least for now, they will allow him to fight on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely. And I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Hooker's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Big left hand there inside. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Well, the strike lands there, but doesn't do a ton of damage because the fighter's cooked.
Yeah, he's done. He's thrown everything with absolute power. And now it does not matter how many times you jam on that X button, it will not do any damage.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find
Another one!
Down the middle.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Some work, guys.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Johnson's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the cut on his nose, and you have to at least ask the question at this point in time. Maybe he's dealing with a broken nose. You certainly don't want to blow the nose. That will result in the eyes swelling shut, but a definite source of adversity here after this round. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped. Nice movement punch.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than...
Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low, and now he got him hurt very badly.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of the...
Our referee's going to step in here. That eye is essentially shut, and if the doctor is brought in, and he's walking up those stairs right now, this very well could be the end of the fight.
It just happened very fast. It looked like it was a little swelling, did a few more shots, and bam, it just blew up. He's really bad off right now.
Well, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You got to stop the fight.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on the shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain
he'll get to go out again.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Missed on the right hand. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Tremendous body kick lands for this guy.
Hooker's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Less than 2 minutes with which to work here. Nice defense there, huge block. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Fighters separate from the clinch now. What a shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to keep a good poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad. Oh, nice body shot.
Back to his feet. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. All right, so now his body language really starting to change, and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Takedown defense is there. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Michael "The Menace" Johnson.
All right, so Michael Johnson still getting it done in a mixed martial arts career that dates all the way back to 2008. He has made a lot of technical improvements. I thought he looked faster than ever tonight. Footwork was absolutely on point, and perhaps a win of this quality will now position MJ for a shot at the lightweight title. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC heavyweight champion, Andre "The Pitbull" Arlovski. now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jailton Mahayajinho Almeida!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's the BJJ black belt, Jailton Almeida, getting ready to go for round one. And you do wonder, if this is strictly a kickboxing fight, can he win it? If he's not allowed to pursue takedowns or submissions, can he actually win the fight on the feet? That is what he wants to prove to the masses tonight, that he is not just a specialist, not just a one-trick pony. We'll see if Almeida can get it done on the feet tonight. Now his opponent in a world trouble.
Beautiful lateral change, make him think you're going low to right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. And then he throws an overhand right.
All right, nice front kick there, right up the gut. And if I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter trying to take this fight to the floor, probably a nuisance getting kicked that hard in the chest.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks to get kicked there because you ultimately understand that you're going to have to go through the fire in order to get the fight to the ground. So that's only the first kick. If I'm this...
Like that!
Gets back to his feet. Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down, come around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance positions.
Almeida's trying for a submission here.
That is tight.
Oh, massive elbows are landing. That's going to leave a mark. He might get a finish here. Oh, he got out.
Wow, that is amazing that he did not tap to that submission. He was in very deep, but he made slight movements, got off to the side, slipped his right arm out, and found safety. Great job defensively. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Big, big strikes continue to land. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
That's how we're going. What a fight. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 17 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Jailton Mahayajinho Almeida!
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight, got the submission victory.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Anthony Showtime Pettis.
London, England. We were not here when Leon Edwards confronted Jorge Masvidal backstage, the whole three-piece and a soda bit, but we're happy to be here tonight.
Leon Edwards approached him, and he got a meal that he was not expecting. Let me tell you something, man. When you're in the arena, when you're in the O2 arena, you better be ready to fight backstage or inside the octagon.
Oh, well-timed with that team. Just misses with the left hook. Oh, huge kick.
He's going bad here.
Oh, he goes and he lands. Wow. Pettis gets hit flush with that overhand, and that one hit hard.
He's got some hands, man.
Beautiful straight right hand there from Anthony Showtime Pettis. Maybe we'll see another Superman hook later tonight, DC. Of course, he executed that move to perfection not all that long ago against Stephen Wonderboy. Oh, right under the elbow, right on the body.
It was perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch. Oh, nice kick. Big shot lands for both guys. There it is again.
26 total strikes have landed for Anthony Pettis. Beautiful kick to the body.
Nice uppercut. He lands another punch to the head.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Pettis.
Oh, nice.
Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Oh, man.
Ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pettis. Oh, that's a flush elbow from the bottom. Well played. Gaethje gets up. He is back on the feet here. Now a kick to the body. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
He threw the flying knee and it landed to the head. Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you kind of set your lead leg because you're trying to extend on the jab. If a person has good timing on leg kicks, they will land almost every time. So you got to be careful.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Pettis. Loving it, just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anthony Showtime Pettis.
Well, when the lights are at their brightest, usually Showtime is at his best. That was certainly the case tonight. Congrats to Anthony Pettis.
Some guys are just performers. Some guys love the bright lights, and Anthony Pettis is one of those guys. He always rises to the occasion, and tonight he did that.